Yeah. Welcome in. Welcome back. Not too happy right now. In fact,
no round of applause. What's the round of applause?
Round of applause for what, Transformer? For what?
For the
my
show,
bad.
man.
You know what? Here we go. I got you. Here we go. That round of applause wasn't for us. It was for NIU, Northern Illinois U, for going into South Bend, Indiana, beating the number 5 Notre Dame Fighting Irish on their own field in the biggest win in program history. That's what that round of applause was for, because it wasn't for the Irish. It wasn't for us, and I'm miserable. And now I got to sit here with you for the next 2.5 hours. Not that I mind doing that, or however long it takes to get through these topics. And I got to stew, and I got to be miserable, and I got to watch my phone get lit up by all my Notre Dame hating homeboys, so they can laugh at my pain. But it's going to be what it's going to be. So what we're going to do is we are going to get into another amazing episode of the Format Podcast. We got some great topics for you, as you can see in the rundown. A lot of football stuff, and we'll do some quick hits before we even get into those. And man.
Everybody. All right, because he's so mad right now. He ain't even say, "What's up, Transformer?" He didn't.
What's
round of applause. He forgot everything. My man is distraught right now. Okay,
distraught.
He is distraught now. So chat, everybody, no matter how you're watching, how you tuned in, man, just give my man a virtual embrace. All right, brotherly love. Put his head on your shoulder. Console my guy. He is out of whack right now, guys. This is crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Crazy. Marcus Freeman got the you know what? I'm gonna save that for the quick hits. I can't even. I'm so irritated about this. Like, this is really.
Welcome to week 1, Florida State.
Yeah. No, I got it. I got it,
man. That's how we feel.
Yeah,
After that, like the week 2 loss, it was just like, all right, man, whatever.
Yeah.
But man,
all right. Let's man. All right. So listen. Thank you for joining. I want to kind of wait for the chat to pick up a little bit.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna go ahead and drop my thing here. You know what we like to do, so I'm gonna do that. If you're here on YouTube and you haven't already, please make sure you go ahead, click that like, that subscribe, that notification bell. Make sure you're kept up to date whenever we drop new content on the channel. If you want the audio only version of the podcast, open up your audio podcast platform, hit the search bar, type in The Format Podcast, and we should come right up. If you're enjoying the content, make sure you give us that like, that 5-star review, and drop a comment. All that stuff helps us rise in the algorithm, helps us find more sports fans, helps more sports fans find us. And finally, make sure you write it down, put it in your phone, set an alarm, do whatever you got to do to remember. Saturday nights at 7 p.m. we are live here on the Format Podcast, and we'll give you the opportunity to call in, talk to us, get at me. I love it. I can't. All right, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and get one more. Let's get the final topic, and then we'll go from there. All right, let's take matter of fact, let's take this off of. Let's take that off, and all right, one more. So I know it's football time, but this was something I was just reading some stuff on the internet, and of course, we all get this stuff on our timelines and our feeds and whatnot. And this was interesting. I saw this article, and it made me start thinking on the basketball side, because realistically, we are only about a month and a half now away from the start of the NBA season.
And 2K just dropped, so we're back on NBA topic.
There we go. So basketball is coming. So what it made me think about was NBA players who have the most to prove this season. And I wish G was here for this, because G always got some wild stuff to say when it comes to the NBA. And so does my man Bruce. So
I'm gonna take a wild guess on who he would have picked, but go ahead. I'm gonna take a wild guess.
I already know. That's why I put him up there. I already know, but
I don't think that would have been it.
I kind of no.
I don't think that would have been it. If G would have been serious, I think I know who he would have picked.
Mm-hmm. All right.
What the most to prove? To prove.
Yeah,
we're not talking about like not winning championships, just like prove something.
Well, I mean, winning championships, if you're an elite player, that's part of it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so most improved to win a championship, or most improved to just come back, dominate, get to maybe the conference finals or something like that. Would you say conference finals is good enough?
I think
to be like, okay,
I think when we talk about prove, I mean, obviously the end all be all is going to be to win a championship, and especially if you're considered like a great player. But to have that type of elite season, even if you fall short. But obviously, once you win a title, nobody theoretically can really say anything to you anymore. But so you kind of get the idea. So let's go ahead, and I got a number of. I got a number of guys here in the thumbnail. That doesn't mean those are the only guys in consideration, but a number of guys. And you can see we got Dame Lillard, we got James Harden, we got Joel Embiid, got Jason Tatum. And there's a reason I have Jason Tatum there. You have, what's this guy's name? Paul George. And I'm sure there are other guys. Zion Williamson,
you was able to name off everybody on that list. You got the Paul George. It was like, is he a scrub to you?
No, not at all. No, I don't think so.
Hey, man, who was that guy on there?
He's got a lot of ability. He could do a lot of things. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. For whatever reason, his name slipped me. I got you. So ahead, what? No, you good, man. You want to start it off, or should I? And it doesn't have to be somebody here. It could be anybody else.
Because honestly, but when I saw this segment pop up, you said, the most approved didn't hit me to like, you got to win winning the championship means a lot. I kind of made it to where like, okay, making a statement like, okay, I'm here. And I think the conference championship will put them in a stratosphere to where like, okay, that he proved a lot based off where he was at. And that's kind of where I put it. But put in your perspective, what most improved by winning a championship, let me sit on that one. Let me sit on that one. Pause. And I honestly want to think about that real quick. I want to think about that one.
Let me sit on that. This guy.
Ooh. Hey man, I had to shift real quick, bro. You didn't say anything, bro. I mean, honestly, man, it's becoming outrageous. I almost said too much because even that would have been a pause. But it's becoming outrageous, bro. We can't say anything, man. I just feel like, okay, bro, it's just simple terminology that we've been using for centuries. And now that I'm like, man, let me sit on that one real quick. You've heard that expression before. I'm
gonna tell you when we get offline why. We'll talk about that.
Bro, we can't say nothing. But let me think about that one real quick. I mean, based off this list, I got a clear one. In my opinion.
Do too.
Yeah,
it's not that serious. I think you got it right. I think it's Jason Tatum. I really do, because
the most approved.
Yeah, the most approved. And the reason I say that is, so he won the championship last year, first team All NBA, led the entire finals in freaking scoring, rebounding, and assists. Think about this. LeBron leads the finals in scoring, rebounding, and assists, loses, and everybody's going crazy. Oh my God, look what he did in a loss. Jason Tatum does it in a win, and people still disrespecting him, among others, right? He goes to the Olympics to represent our country. He gets what? He gets coach's decision, DNP twice, right? Or DNP coach's decision, whatever. He gets that twice. People still don't respect Jason Tatum despite what he has done and built his career into. So I think now he has to go this season. He's got to destroy everyone and everything. He's got to win that Larry Bird trophy for the finals MVP. Then he's got to go try to win a Bill Russell finals MVP trophy. And maybe, just maybe, that will change people's perspective of him. It's crazy. Because remember when they won, he said, what are they going to say now? Because remember, people always, Tatum can't win, Tatum can't do this. And his question was, what are they going to say now? Well, now he knows what they're going to say because they still don't respect him. So you got to go out there and make them respect you. Go ahead.
Oh, you're done?
Yeah, I'm done.
You're not finna sit here and throw my boy LeBron in there like that, man.
How did I?
You were wrong.
How?
You were wrong because the reason why they applauded LeBron, because he also was the face leader and the most valuable player of that team. Jason Tatum wasn't. There was a guy who outshined him. I mean, that's a fact, bro. That's a fact.
Is it a fact?
There was a guy who outshined him.
I like Mr. Brown. I do. I got no problem with Mr. Brown. I think he's awesome. You know what I'm saying? He's my brother in Islam and all that. I think Mr. Brown is amazing. That said,
is he? He's Islamic?
Yeah, he's a Muslim. Yeah. Openly so. Yo.
I did not know that.
Mhm.
That's good. I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
shortly
No,
after the
seriously, I didn't
finals,
know
he
that.
actually posted a picture from the holy city of Mecca.
Wow.
Yeah, he was out there.
I'm about
Yeah,
to
if you
go
check
in,
his Twitter,
but
it's
go
on there.
ahead. Go ahead and talk. I'm about to
But
look
yeah,
into
so
that.
I say, and that this is no shot whatsoever against Mr. Brown because he's great. I'm just saying, like, Tatum did a lot, but he still doesn't get his due for whatever reason, and I'm not sure why that is. People just, I don't know, they just look at him a certain way, and that's fine. But I think that he has to dominate, not that he's capable of it, but he would have to dominate like to a Jordan Kobe-esque type level, at least for one season, for people to finally give that respect. And so, but I think he's the guy, and I think Embiid is a close second, right? Embiid is the only MVP that's never been to a conference finals. So there's that. Whatever it is, he gets hurt or he's got a tummy ache or, soft tissue injury, whatever. He's easily, hands down, the best freaking big in the league. And I don't care what anybody says about that. You can say Jokic all you want, but when Embiid plays Jokic, he kills him.
Oh, the best big in the league? Oh,
yes.
Preach.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And again, that's no disrespect to Jokic because Jokic
Not
is great.
at all.
But
I think you can say that without being disrespectful to Jokic. He's more versatile as far as like what he does on the court. I mean, the numbers are godly. I mean, you damn near average a triple double as a center. That's pretty impressive. But the best big in the league, the best big in the league is Joel Embiid. That's without question.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't
Cool.
think you're
So
wrong
we're on
with
the
that.
same
You're not
page.
off base with that one.
Yeah. So I think that the guy who's got the most to prove is Tatum, which is sad coming off a first team All NBA and a chip, and then second is Embiid. Go ahead. Your thoughts.
But no, I'm sorry. I was trying to find a post about Jaylen Brown being Muslim.
Yeah,
That's actually pretty cool, man.
It is.
That's pretty cool. Jason Tatum already won one, right? And I think at that point, you kind of like at this point, it's kind of like ego to be like, all right, I need to win another one because I mean, the media thinks that Jaylen Brown is the guy, but I did it. I did what a lot of greats, Tracy McGrady, Allen Iverson, Charles Barkley, Patrick Ewing. I did what all these guys haven't done, and that's win a championship. I've done it. I've done it. But now we're just talking about who was the most sparkling player on the court at the time. Let's just forget everything I did all season. Let's just forget all like me leading the team in every statistical category. I mean, I'm not here to poo-poo on anything Jason Tatum did, but Jaylen just outshined him. I mean, but Jaylen Brown.
I just disagree.
Tatum, bro, you won it, bro. You won it. That may not have been your best series, but I mean, you still were that guy. You still can walk around with the one that says, "I got a ring." I did it because you did what it took to get there. It may not have been your best series, but damn it, Tatum, you did what you needed to do to get your team there. So I don't think he has a lot to prove other than his just ego, just pure ego. I mean, and what the media is portraying him to be. You know what I mean? But he's won it. So, but that being said, to win it, the most to prove. Far-fetched, and at this point, it is a far reach, very, very far reach. Ja Morant.
He's got so much time though, but I get what you're saying. Like he was quickly rising, and then
he was handed the keys to the league. He was being handed the keys to the league. The league was literally saying, "Here are the keys." He took them things and threw them so far that you would have thought he was Brett Favre.
Right.
I mean, he threw him so far. So at that point, I mean, you have 2 seasons in a row to where you have the biggest fallout of the gun situation when he was, I think it was a strip club or a regular club. I think it was strip club. Was it strip club? Whatever. In the strip in the establishment where he was brandishing the pistol, right? And all of that. Then the following season, you tear your labrum. I think he tore his labrum the following season, last season, right? And at this point, you just saw a guy named Anthony Edwards just come into your conference and literally take that joint over as being the best guard in that conference. The guy, the folks, they're comparing him to, I mean, not comparing him, but they're like, but boy, if Michael Jordan never had a kid and he made it to the NBA, it's Anthony Edwards. We looking dead at him. Like they're comparing him to Michael Jordan, being a Michael Jordan's kid. the way his mannerisms are, his confidence. I mean, people call it cocky. I just call it confident. Whatever.
Right.
Sue me if you want to, but the way he plays a game, he came over and took over the Western Conference at a young age. And who was the next young player that was supposed to do that? That was Ja Morant. That was you. So I think if you come back into this season, and to me, I think if you even make the Western Conference Finals, we know that you're back. We know that you're coming here and you're ready to take over the mantle. Like, nah. Especially if you were to meet Anthony Edwards in a said playoff series and you beat him 4-2 or 4. I mean, however you beat him, I think that's huge, and I think that's huge for like not only him as a person or a player, but like damn, bro. I mean, that man went through hella true lifetime adversity and came back and was he put his name in the hat. I mean, but other than that, I mean, to your point, that's where I was going. I mean, I'm not
mad at it.
That's where I was going before we started mentioning the championship. At that point, I mean, I would say Joel Embiid, man. I mean, you've been that guy, bro. I mean, you're the best big in the league.
Yes.
Every time we're talking about, I mean, you proud about not winning the MVP, and I believe James Harden won it or whoever won it that year. Following year, you get MVP, you dominate, bro. You dominate. You dominate the back-to-back MVP, NBA champion, and Jokic. You're dominant, bro. Nobody can stop you. You got the biggest, like what Shannon Sharp said. You got the biggest caboose in the league, but nobody can't do nothing with it.
Right, you get bigger and stronger. You got moves. You got skills. Yep.
You can shoot. You can defend. You can block. You have all of those attributes, and I think in the playoffs is where he just. I got a tummy ache. My tummy's hurting.
Yeah, it's always something
that I didn't win the MVP, so I'm a pout. Or I'm hurt. I think at this point, if you go and win a championship, you finally put yourself in the conversation to like not be second questioned. Not be second questioned. I'm the best big in the league, and I went and I won a championship, and I did it. You know what I mean? So that would be my pick on that topic.
No, I agree. That's fair. Bam, about to go down. Pause.
Are they?
I thought they were up 14-6. That's what I thought, but it shouldn't be that close against USF. But regardless, this college football thing is crazy. Let's see, where were we? So Edward Jackson asks, so JT needs a Finals MVP. I don't know what he needs, but for whatever reason, he's very disrespected by a lot of people, and it's crazy. So I'm not exactly sure what can change people's viewpoint on him, and it's weird because I think in life, for the most part, once people get a perception of you, it's really hard to move them off of that. You got to do something like, super incredible. So I really don't know, but I think he just needs to go crazy and destroy everything in sight next season and probably repeat as a champion and just be the unquestioned guy. But that team is not built for one guy to be the unquestioned guy.
One man, one show.
So it's going to be really hard for him to do that. So
in order to do that, Jaylen Brown needs to be gone.
But we don't want that. No, but see, everyone's been trying to separate them two for the longest, but they stuck it out. Celtics management stuck it out, and it paid dividends. It got what they needed. It's not that serious, says today's NBA devalues championships, and that's absolutely true. And we know why and how that is. LeBron James. We have to make an excuse for when the guys we like, if they lose, mainly that one guy, we have to make it okay for him to lose. And that's why championships have been devalued. We know that. Not my opinion. We watched it for the last 20 years. Tatum's legacy won't be appreciated till he's gone, similar to Duncan. You know what? I agree with that, Tyler. It's so funny. I was never a Duncan guy. The further we get away from him as a player, the more I'm appreciating how good he was. I was never a Duncan guy. Nope.
Oh, wow.
Nope.
I guess because, the Lakers played him a lot. So,
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I can see why you would appreciate that. Yeah. Because also, remember, Transformer, like I'm what, about 10 years older than you. So, true. My big man era was a little different than yours, right? Absolutely. My big man era is Shaq and D-Rob and Mount Mutombo and Zoe and Dream. You know what I'm saying? And Patrick Ewing. Like, I come from a different era when it comes to bigs. So I kind of view them through a different lens. Not saying it's right or wrong. I just see it differently. So that's probably why I appreciated Duncan a little less. But Duncan was a problem, no doubt. Sneed. I agree, man. I agree. Lane Broad trying to ruin the league. Not happening. It will be fine and perfect when he's gone. Yeah, we'll see, man. But he's never ever going to really
not going to be gone. No, he's not.
Because he's going to become an owner and he's going to be the Jerry Jones of the NBA.
Yes. As much as y'all try to get rid of that man is going to be sticking around, buddy.
Yo, Dirk had more clout than Duncan. Duncan was levels ahead. That's true. It's true. Sneed also says winning chips should always be the pinnacle of achievement and celebration. I agree. You know, that's if you're the guy, right?
But,
obviously, if you're, you know, like Robert Horry got 7 chips, and don't get me wrong, he played key role making huge shots in a lot of those series. But that said, like, he was never the guy, so we can't look at that the same way. So I totally get what you're saying.
But I think, I get what Sneed is saying. Winning chips should always be the pinnacle of achievement and celebration. But is it achievement and celebration when you have been the face of this team the whole time, and then the moment we get to said championship, I am not the face or the one to be in most celebrated? It's kind of different. Like I get where Bruce is coming from and why he picks Jason Tatum. Just why I think it's just pure ego. But it's like okay, I've been the face of this team. I'm the guy. Y'all gave me the title of being the leader of this team, right?
Mm-hmm.
We went through our first finals and we lost against Golden State. I couldn't get it done. Yeah, that's my fault. I mean, Steph Curry is one of the greatest of all time. Golden State is one of the greatest teams of all time, and that's just the way it is, right? I lost. The next time I get there, I did all this work to get us there, and then finally we got there, and I just wasn't on my game. You know, whatever the case may be. Who they played? Not Denver. Who they play? Help me out. It's drawing a blank. Who they play? Who they just play? In the Western Conference, from the Western Conference.
Who, the Lakers? Denver.
It wasn't. No, Denver didn't make it.
Who you
to the
talking?
finals.
Who
did the Celtics just beat?
Oh, my bad. Yeah, they beat Dallas.
Dallas. There you go. Dallas. Okay, got it. All right. So we finally get to Dallas, and I'm like to the point where I'm just not on my game. I can't shoot it from 3. I'm off. I'm like, literally, this is one of his worst years ever in the playoffs from 3. I'm just off. I'm off. And out of all of that, now all of a sudden, I can't be celebrated. I'm riding on the coattail of Jaylen Brown. Like, okay, but I did the grit work. I mean, I led the team in rebounds, led the team in assists. I'm doing everything else. But who's making the spectacular plays and who has the spectacular moments? That's Jaylen Brown. He's getting all of that. You know what I mean? So I'm like,
is there some preference talking there? I'm not saying Jaylen Brown didn't make huge plays and all that, and he did.
No,
but
is
there some preference there? Like some people just may prefer the way Jaylen Brown plays in terms of being more aggressive and more attacking, whereas Jason Tatum's style is more smooth and laid back. You know what I'm saying?
No. Yeah, and I say that all the time. You hear me say that a lot. He's just not aggressive enough. Yeah. I mean, in the Olympics, that was like when I tell you when he checked in, and it's like, okay, well, you just got benched last game. You just checked in. Right. And you go into the corner when Anthony Edwards just called for the ball and he's running up the court. Absolutely not. Right. Get out of here, young fella. You just got here. I'm the champion.
Side note, let me interrupt real quick. Just got a notification. Angel Reese out for the season with a wrist injury. So she's done for the year. Yeah.
Well, we know who the rookie is. To me, it was Caitlin Clark.
I think we kind of knew who it was going to be anyway.
Yeah, it was going to be Caitlin Clark, but I did not see that.
Yeah, just got that.
Dang, man, that sucks, bro.
And then when I saw it, I went straight to ESPN.com. Yep. Sky rookie Angel Reese's season over due to wrist injuries. Yep. I mean, it's been a hell of a rookie season, though. I don't know. What did it say? Led the league with 26 double-doubles, set WNBA record with 15 consecutive double-doubles earlier this season. And I think she had the most total rebounds in the season as well and was leading the league in rebounding and offensive rebounding. So, yeah. That's tough, man. That's tough.
Season-ending injury.
Yeah, but yeah, where were we? I'm sorry.
That sucks. But no, I mean, we were just basically talking about, Jason Tatum needing to win a championship. I mean, another championship, like being the guy. I mean, I don't think he
more
does,
definitively
man.
the
guy. More definitively the guy, but I don't think he just necessarily needs to. I mean, the numbers are there. The numbers are there. He did good.
Yeah,
he did great.
And again, that's not the way that team is built. So
yeah, it's not like he was riding the coattails of Jaylen Brown. Like
if you're leading the team
in all these categories, it's like okay. I mean, but Jaylen Brown, like I said, Jaylen Brown just made the more spectacular plays, especially on the defensive side of the ball. When it came to Luka Doncic bringing the ball up the court and he's picking the ball up and going for
he did
a fast break dunk. You know what I mean? So it's like, okay, he got that. But at the same time, I mean, Jaylen deserves his flowers. I mean, not Jaylen, but Jason deserves his flowers. He won a championship, bro.
No. I think, again, like Tatum it's just the way he plays just looks different. So people don't like, and then the fact that he's constantly bringing up Kobe when he plays nothing like him, like that doesn't help his case either. Like, stop doing that.
Nothing. No.
And you got a skill set, you're smooth, you're athletic, cool. But
that's not a Kobe move. This is not a Kobe move.
Well, no, that's not a Kobe
move. No, that's not a Kobe move.
No, he doesn't play anything like Kobe.
Look at it.
Nothing like him.
Crossover dribble, step back. That's not a Kobe move.
No, nothing like him, but he can ball. He's really
good.
He
can ball. No, I'm just saying. But stop. That's not a Kobe
No, I'm
move.
with you.
Kobe didn't
do that. Just stop. I think that. Like, I know that's
Kobe
would have
definitely
with, and I agree. Like, stop bringing up Kobe. Like, just cut it out. Play within your game and do that. This is kind of.
I'm so much of a Kobe fan. When people mention the word Kobe Bryant,
right?
I need you to be a killer, like the stone cold killer.
But everybody can't be that though. That's the problem. Everyone can't be that.
Problem.
Yeah, this is a great point here, Sneed. Tatum needs a couple big moments and some big games when everybody's watching. I agree.
like that.
Then the narrative changes. You're right, Sneed. You're right.
I like that. And that's more to my point. Is Jaylen Brown outshined him in the big moments. But Jason Tatum was there. He's like, okay, damn. I got points. I got assists. I got rebounds. Bron did it. But LeBron did it. But he was the clear leader. Like whoever came behind him, like there was no threat to the throne. Like, okay, I'm that guy. I'm averaging 39, 10, and 10. Or 10 and 9. I'm averaging 39, 10, and 9.
Tyler, this is a bad analogy. Tatum is the modern day McGrady. If I'm not mistaken, McGrady never made it out of the first round. That's a bad analogy.
Never made it out of the first round.
And McGrady never even attempted to defend like Tatum tries. Is he Meta Sanford Artest? No, very few players are going to be that. But like McGrady didn't even try to play D. So that's terrible.
That's to my boy, my brother Donnell. He's a huge Trace McGrady fan, but I always put that fact in his face.
Crazy skill set, but again, one side of the ball. So here's a guy we haven't talked about that maybe has something to prove here, and that's Dame Lillard, right? Dame Dollar, Dame, whatever you want to call him. And so his whole thing was, he was loyal to the soil in Portland all those years, and finally when he realized that they just, he wasn't going to win there, he wanted an opportunity to go somewhere where he would have a chance to win. He gets to Milwaukee, and it doesn't work. Now, part of that is Giannis's limited skill set. I'm not going to be disingenuous about that, but part of it is him too. And the coaching too, right? If I'm the coach, whoever the coach is, when Dame Lillard gets to Milwaukee, one of the first things I'm thinking is I'm sitting him and Giannis down, and I had my video department do a monster cut up of all the different variations of the P&R, pick and roll, that Stockton and Malone ran. And I'm saying, I want you guys to run variations of this. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if Giannis's skill set is capable of doing that, but
that's the key.
That's what I would be trying to emulate. Obviously, Giannis not going to be able to do the pick and pop, but he might be able to do the pick and roll because he gets going downhill and he can catch an ollie, he can catch a pocket pass, and he can finish it. But I think that that's what I would be trying to have him do. But Dame, the whole thing was he gets in an opportunity where he has another star or he has a better team around him, a better opportunity to win. He can win, and really, they didn't show that much. Now, of course, Giannis got injured in the playoffs. So
that's a huge key.
We'll see with another year and off season under their belt together. Pause. If they can.
And Dame got hurt too. I want to say.
I think he did. Yeah, that's when Middleton went off.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. So yeah, what are your thoughts on Dame possibly having a lot to prove? He's one of those names, maybe not as much as Embiid or
I
Tatum.
don't think he's not going to be in an upper echelon of most to prove because Giannis is the guy.
Yeah. I think people
And I
don't
think
see
he's a
Dame like that.
clear-cut
As
guy.
good as he
Yeah,
is.
he's a clear-cut guy. It's Giannis's team. Giannis is going to be the focal point of the team. Now, if he goes and have a Steph Curry type of moment to where at the end of most of those games, not saying all of them, but most of those games where he's just bombing away, it's like Giannis. I mean, Giannis is in foul trouble. Giannis can't get through the wall of defense because they putting up a wall, and I'm literally going into this fourth quarter and I'm putting them away every time. Because they can't stop me from three. They can't stop my dribble. They can't stop my inside penetration. None of that. You know what I mean? So I think at that point, then you can have that discussion. Okay, he led the team. But I think when you look at Milwaukee, I mean, you're looking at Giannis as the leader. You know what I mean? Like Damian Lillard can't go in Milwaukee and do what Kevin Durant did in Golden State.
Right.
He can't do it. Kevin Durant went in Golden State knowing Steph Curry was that guy. But when it mattered the most, Kevin Durant was like, this is why you got me here. You know what I mean? Like I'm going to be that clear-cut leader. You need a bucket, give me the ball. You need a bucket, give me the ball. You need somebody to close it, give me the ball. If Lillard can do that to Giannis, then I think that means that'll mean a whole lot. That would mean a whole lot. But yet Giannis has already won a championship. He's done it with a 50 bomb in what game? I think it was game 5, game 6 against the Phoenix Suns. You know what I mean? Like he's done that. So
yes, he has.
At this point, we're looking at Milwaukee like, shit, man, that's Giannis' team. And we haven't seen no other reason why it's not. So I mean, he would literally have to be like unworldly spectacular beyond Giannis averaging 30 and 13 in a series. Yeah.
All right. So next up, here's another one. We mentioned it. I think he's much lower on this list, but Paul George.
Very low.
Paul George came into the league as a defender. He was an elite perimeter wing defender. He turned himself into a shooter, as well as a guy with athleticism, but he turned himself into a shooter. He can pass. He can run the point like a point forward now. Paul George, super talented, but he couldn't be the guy when he was the leader in Indiana. And then after Indiana, where'd he go? OKC, right? So, and that was Westbrook's team. So, you know, they had some time together, and he had some big moments there. I don't know how much do you think Paul George has to put? I put him up there just because him joining Embiid like is supposed to really make Philly super dangerous. But even though he's super skilled, I don't know if Paul George is another guy that people see that way. So what are your thoughts on that?
I mean, when you put him up there, I was confused a little bit because I'm like, if the Sixers win, it's gonna be the celebrations for Embiid. I mean,
you're right.
Yeah, Paul George got it, but I mean, the celebration is for Embiid. The process, yes, we waited. We took our time. We finally got him to pieces, and when we finally got him a guy that we can trust and not pay him $40 million and give me 10 points when I needed the most. And what's his name? What's light skinned boy's name? Came from Orlando. He finally got shipped out of there. Come on, Tyler.
Got shipped out of
Philly.
Orlando and went where?
He came to Philly. He was just in Philly.
Where did he go?
He was just in Philly.
I don't know.
Oh, you got Maxey, the one that they gave up Jimmy Butler for. Come on, man. He's like, come on. Tyler, do your job, man.
I don't know. Yo, Tyler's not your statistician, man. He's not your researcher.
We know like his name is leaving my brain. He's that terrible when it matters the most, man. But anyway, like we've been through that time to where you didn't have that Simmons? Simmons? No, not Ben Simmons. No, the other guy, the one that got paid. He got paid like $30 million a year or something like that, $35 million a year, and he did nothing. No, not Levine.
Tobias Harris.
Tobias Harris. There you go. Thank you, Eddie. That's my brother. Tobias Harris.
Yeah, I said Tobias
Harris. Did you say? I didn't hear you.
I just said it, man. No. Okay. Yeah, he's in what you call it now. Detroit.
Yes. Okay. Tobias Harris. That's the name I was trying to think of. But you finally got a guy, right? To where okay, I can, whenever I need a bucket and I'm not in the game, or I'm tired, or I've been dominating the boards all game. I've been dominating the inside of the paint all game. Take all pauses. I mean, I'm gonna say some pause type of stuff. This basketball, but I finally got a guy who can go get me a bucket, right? Go get me a bucket when I need it. All right. Granted, he has his playoff flaws, but I think when you add a big like that, we've never. Well, the only time we seen him with a big like that, the best big he had was in Indiana when he had I'm not finna go into guessing names, but the dark skinned center, whatever his name is. But that's the last time we've seen him have a center on his side, right? To be as dominant as he is, right? So you finally have that. And I think at this point, the focal point becomes more of like Embiid finally has the pieces to get it done. At this point, Paul George is a Robin to a Batman. Like Batman finally got a Robin. Like you're not going to be like, okay, well, because Paul George is not going to lead in points. He's not going to lead in rebounding. He's not going to lead in assisting. He's not going to be the closer. I mean, he may be a closer in some points a game, but he's not going to be the contributing factor to like, okay, Embiid is coming into the game. He got 8 points in the first. He's going to give you 8 more free throws in the second quarter. Like he's keeping the team going throughout the whole entire game. I just need you to be at the end of the game. I'm tired. I'm gassed. I need you to give me a bucket. That's what Paul George is going to be. I don't think Paul George is going to be that takeover type of guy to where he needs to lead the team in anything at that point.
He has the ability to do it, and I believe that at some point this year, when Embiid invariably gets hurt, which I'm not wishing it on him, but it generally happens, he'll be in position to do it. Yeah. Him and Maxey could be a vicious 1-2 punch.
And I think Maxey will be more beneficiary than Paul George.
Well, we saw Maxey take over and average, 29, 30 last year when Embiid was out? He was going off.
Who brings the ball up?
Maxey.
Exactly.
But Paul George can do that too. So now you got a totally different, you got a different setup. So
if I'm Maxey, I'm not letting him do that. No, bro. No.
I mean, Paul George doesn't have to do it. I'm just saying he can.
Okay.
Both of them can play off the ball. Both of them can play with the ball. Pause. So it just depends on,
Take the pause out of it, man. We grown men. I'm not finna do this all night.
Hey man,
I'm pretty sure our pause ticker is at like 100 plus. We're talking man, it's physicality, man. We're gonna say some suspect stuff unintentionally, but you know what we mean. 5 years ago didn't exist.
Listen, I'm gonna put you on the why. I'm gonna put you on the why. But yeah, Jesus so Christ. Yeah, but I don't know. I think it's, to me, it's Tatum and then it's Embiid. Like everybody else has their arguments why it could beat them, but I think it's Tatum and Embiid. I saw somebody say, not in this chat, but I was talking to somebody else about this, and they were saying Harden, and I'm like, why? Nobody expects anything out of Harden. Like he doesn't have anything to prove. He'll make the Hall of Fame because he put up a lot of numbers for a lot of years, but no one expects anything of him.
He invented the travel.
Oh boy, did he?
He invented the travel. That's what he's gonna be known for, inventing the travel.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, but Chad, y'all had Simmons, Levine, Tyrese.
Did they? Wow. Okay.
Waltz. I mean, you answered the question to Hibbert. Okay. Y'all didn't know the one player that got paid all that money and was light skinned. That was just, I mean, but Ben Simmons did get Ben Simmons got paid.
He got paid, but he's another one. No one expects anything of him. He's just
true. But I'm not
gonna denigrate a professional player and say what I was about to say. But no one expects anything of him because unfortunately he did very little to take advantage of the opportunity that he was blessed with. Plain and simple. He likes all the trappings that come with being an NBA player. He has no interest in being an NBA player.
What was that quarterback that got drafted by the Raiders back in 2003? I think it was 2003. Black quarterback. I can't remember his name, but he got drafted, got paid, and literally did nothing. Ooh,
I think I know who you're thinking about, but that wasn't 03 though.
But you're thinking about around that time. Jamarcus Russell. There you go. Jamarcus Russell.
And that wasn't 03. That was 07. Yeah, because I went to Germany in 06 and right that January, Notre Dame played LSU. Exactly. Yeah, Notre Dame played LSU in the Fiesta Bowl and got beat. 41-14, something like that, I think. And that was Jamarcus Russell's team. And then he got drafted to the Raiders and did 0.
Anyway, that's Ben Simmons.
What up, New Breed? I'm doing all right, man. I'm
Ben Simmons, bro.
Yeah,
that's Ben Simmons to a T.
Somebody
who was that guy in LSU. Damn, they both played for LSU.
That's right. Maybe it's something in the water.
Damn, I just put that together. They both played for LSU. Anyway, I was that guy in college. Number 1 pick.
Mm-hmm.
Got my check.
Yeah. But that's crazy though, because Ben Simmons spent 1 year at LSU. They didn't even make the tournament, bro.
Didn't even make the tournament. He sat out.
68 teams make the tournament, and he couldn't even get them to the tournament, and he still got drafted number 1, despite all the warnings that came from his coaches and every people that have been around him. So,
should have known
whatever.
then.
Yeah.
Should have known then.
Yep. All right. This was a good topic. Let's go ahead and open these phone lines up. Let's get a couple calls in on it, and then we'll call it a night. Yeah. So I'll put it in the chat. What'd you say?
I mean, Tim Tebow was a dog at Florida, though. I mean, let's not get it twisted. He was a dog.
Yes, he was. Yes, he was.
You know what I mean?
All right. The number is 904-219-8264. You also see it scrolling on the bottom of your screen. 904-219-8264. Give us a call. Give us your thoughts on what NBA player has the most to prove this season. And it doesn't have to be one of the ones we talked about. It could be somebody totally different. But yeah, give us a call. Let us know your thoughts. Let's get it.
Hey, shout out the New Breed 313 Sports, man. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you hit the like button, share. But I think your comment is extremely funny, man. Ben Simmons, aka my neck and my back.
Yeah.
AKA my neck and my back. Man, that's such a disappointment, man.
Yeah.
I can't.
Very much.
I mean, every time I hear, I see Ben Simmons, I'm like, man, he's just Jamarcus Russell, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Just got your check, got your rookie check, and bounce. Then he got paid again after that, and just got up out of there, man. Get your bread, bro. Ben Simmons is tall and was able to run for 30 minutes a couple of years. That was it. Not wrong. You're not wrong, Sneed.
But Sneed, hold on. Like in Ben Simmons' best year, was he 16, 8, and 8, right? 16, 8, and 8. He was all NBA defense. And I guess did he win Rookie of the Year? I think he won Rookie of the Year. So like he wasn't terrible.
Was he hurt? Did he get hurt his first year?
I don't know. Let's go ahead and take this call from Edward Jackson.
Yeah.
What's up, Edward? What's going on, brother? Hello? I think he hung up. Unless I hung up. We call him back.
Yeah, he got Rookie of the Year.
There you go.
Because he was hurt his first year. Yeah, he was hurt his first year.
Bruce, what's going on?
Edward, what's going on, man? Sorry, I think I hung up on you.
What's going on, D? What's going on, y'all?
What's going on, man? What you got?
Man, so on the top about the most improved in the NBA right now. So
no, not most improved, the most to prove.
To prove? I mean, you said JT. I mean, what he need an MVP and a Finals MVP?
It's
most to prove. To prove.
Most to prove. I don't know what he needs to do, but people just don't look at him like he's as good as he is. And I'm not
won't
sure.
Get it done. I guarantee.
I'm not sure what it's going to take. Maybe an MVP would help, but
I don't think it would, because if he gets an MVP and he loses in like the second round,
right?
Like, okay, then what was that for?
So basically, he's got to do it all then, right?
Yeah,
he got to win an MVP. He got to win an Eastern Conference Finals MVP, a Finals MVP, and repeat. I guess maybe that might change.
Again, in the public's eyes, I don't think he need to.
I don't either. Like, imagine if G was here, what he would be saying, right?
Oh, G is going crazy.
Right, G be clowning that man right now.
Yeah,
G clowning him.
Yeah, G can't stay. Yeah, he don't want to hear nothing about Tatum. You know?
Yeah, so it was him, and then you said, I know they ain't got to be nobody else on your list. I would say, what about Julius Randle? What y'all think about that? That would be one, because they got
a trading block. Yeah, he about to get traded, bro. Yeah, that man ain't going nowhere.
The reason I don't even consider Julius Randle in this discussion is because I don't think people really expect much of him in terms of being the guy, right? Now everybody knows that's Brunson's team in New York. So, right. So I don't think anyone's really thinking about Julius Randle like that.
Yeah,
I think for most improved, you got to be the guy.
What about Zion?
Nah, that's a good one. That's a good one. But people are seeing he appears to be taking it seriously now. I think they said he's at his lowest weight since he's been at Duke, and he's trying to lose like another 10 or 15. So he's really taking it seriously.
Yeah,
now he's just got to improve his game.
Yeah, it was a freak.
Yeah, and then they got DeJounte Murray, so that's a good pickup they had. Because he left Atlanta and went there. So I wasn't gonna say Trae Young. I don't know what's going to be the issue with Trae.
He's lazy.
He can't play defense. Yeah,
correct. He don't want to defend, and he thinks he's Steph, but he's not. That's what it is.
He's like, man.
So would y'all think Kawhi Leonard don't have nothing to prove also?
Nothing.
No, he doesn't, because
he's solidified.
He's a 2-time Finals MVP, if I'm not mistaken, right? I think he's a 3-time champ, 2-time Finals MVP. So, like, everyone knows, like, very simply put, Kawhi just can't stay healthy. That's all there is to it. Like, if he could,
his body wouldn't allow him to do it.
Yeah, his body betrays him. And from all the reports, he works really hard at it. He just can't stay healthy, and some people just aren't built that way.
And Skip Bayless been saying it for years, man. That boy got some bad arthritic knees. The knees is just bad, man.
I saw a comment. Somebody said JT is the modern T-Mac. I was like, bro, I know that has to be a hot take. That was asinine for that person.
Yeah,
I can't see that. Nah, and Daniel was a huge T-Mac fan. So was I. But nah, I'm not gonna be there as much as five. But yeah. So it was just those guys.
So who would you say, bro? If you'd had like most improved other than Zion, you said Zion, right?
Yeah, I said Zion.
I think that's fair.
So that's your guy. That's a good one. I like that.
Yeah, he lost the weight, and then you got DeJounte Murray. He's a good defender. He can play both ends on the floor. He did that when Trae was down. So he got some help now. Brandon, B.I., I don't know what. Man, I forgot about him too.
He was on a trade block for a minute. I think he could still possibly get traded. Now they got DeJounte Murray.
Well, that could happen. But yeah, man, that's all I was talking about. I missed half of the show. I missed half of the show. Y'all gonna be on tomorrow?
Don't plan on it.
Yeah, man. At least it's Sunday, man. Let Jesus rest.
Right.
That's real. My fault.
You never. You never know. We might. Who knows, man? Something crazy happened.
He gonna let me know. Yeah, man. I love the content. I'm gonna keep watching, man. But,
just when you subscribed already, right, Edward?
Oh, of course.
Yeah, turn your notifications on. That way, anytime a show comes up, your phone will let you know. So turn your notifications on.
So, okay then, man, brother. Y'all have a good night. I love you, man. Go Irish.
I love you too, brother.
Go Irish. Man, I appreciate that. Thank you, brother.
Gotta support him, man.
I needed that.
Everybody type.
Man,
I don't care what team you are on. I don't care what team. Type in the chat. Go Irish. Go Irish, man.
That was some love right
Bruce
there,
to give
man. I
some
appreciate
love,
that,
man. Give him some love.
Man, Edward, man, that was
hurting.
That was the best thing I heard in the last 2 hours, 54 minutes, man. Thank you.
He can't name not one Irish player that ever played.
He don't have to.
Said,
he don't have to. And Edward, anybody asks you, name an Irish player who ever played, just say the Rocket. Just say the Rocket, and you're good. Just say the Rocket, and you are good. All right, man. I think that's about it, man. That's it for the show. Another great show. Got a lot of good topics in. Got a lot of good discussion. Appreciate everybody in the chat. As always, if you haven't, make sure you click that like and subscribe on the way out. Make sure you do that, and make sure, guys, that y'all are sharing the show, man. We try to make it, as interactive as possible, as much of a barbershop type environment as possible. We just in here, like Tyler said, we just talking sports. We just in here kicking it, man. Try to be professional. Transformer, he brings some levity as well as some good sports talk, man. So we try to I was about to say something crazy. We try to
we're grown man, Bruce.
We try to approach things from all around, just give those different perspectives. So, we appreciate y'all, and we try to deliver it in a myriad of different ways. So not sure what's the next show. We're gonna do our Wednesday, but I don't know if we're gonna get on before that. We've been pumping it out lately. I don't know. Obviously, there's Monday Night Football. There's Sunday Night Football. So who knows if we might get on and do a post game tomorrow night or Monday night? Who knows, man? We'll have
what's
to
the last game again?
talk about that.
Hold on. Let me see. I don't think we.
All right. Yeah, go ahead and check it out. See what we got, man.
I don't think we are gonna. Let me see. It's the Rams in Detroit.
Is that Monday night? No, that's Sunday night.
That's Sunday night.
Damn.
Monday night is the
Monday
Jets
night
and
is
San
the
Fran.
Jets and the Niners.
I may hop on, bro.
We may have to pause.
Whoa,
Whoa, what are you doing, bro?
Good night, chat. It's been great. It's been great, guys. All right, bye. It's been great, guys. Bye.
Yeah, that was one of the worst ones ever.
Bye. The moment I heard the last syllable of the last word, I was just like, God.
Yo, that was one of the worst ones ever. No. Wow. You got to do better than that, son. You got to do better than that. Oh, by the way, at the end of the third.
We got to have a pause disclosure, man. Like, okay, it got to. Bro, that's like the 115th pause.
We'll do our best, but sometimes we might slip, you know?
We might slip. Okay. But no, anyway, on Monday night.
Oh my gosh.
I might hop online.
Yeah, we might do a post game for Monday Night Football.
Man, you gotta be
that could be a good one.
With words, man.
You really do. Hey, listen, I'm a communication grad, and I can tell you, words matter. Words matter. Yo, South Florida at the end of the third is within 1 point of Alabama, 13-14.
I was just about to shout out Clemson for just dog walking Appalachian State.
Did they? What was the score?
56 points at halftime.
Oh, at the half?
At halftime,
well, they
Clemson has 56 points.
They're going to score 70.
They are on a mission. They're going
to score 70.
Yeah, they might try to get 80 just to prove a point.
Ohio State's up 42-0. Western Michigan with 4 minutes left in the third.
Easy day. LSU finally pulled away from Nicole State.
Houston is tight with Oklahoma right now. Oklahoma's up 14-12.
Ooh, and Houston got the ball too.
There you go.
Does have the ball. Let me see. Michigan State
am I wrong, or is there a lot more parity this year in college football?
Because of the transfer portal NIL.
Yeah.
I told you.
Transfer portal, NIL.
NIL was going to change the game.
It has.
Truly, you no longer have the Nick Saban clout.
Right.
That's
where
over.
One or two.
Nick Saban got out of there because of that.
Yeah.
He was like, bro, I can no longer get folks to Alabama off of clout. That's it. I'm done. Alabama don't got money like Texas, Oklahoma.
No, they do not.
Kansas.
No, they do not.
Them cities over there. A&M.
Yeah.
I don't have that money. We don't got that money, bro. Y'all made it here off my name. That's it, bro.
Yeah.
Dunsky.
That's it.
Colorado finally making it a game. It's now 21-28 Nebraska.
Don't mention App State to Michigan fans. That's a fact. I was hoping App State would be able to pull another one today and upset Clemson, but clearly not.
Yeah, they down 40 already.
What's going on with Colorado? New breed. The problem with Colorado is they're not physical enough up front. They can't run the ball, so their offense is one-dimensional. Their offensive line can't stop the pressure, the pass rush, the opposing pass rush. And they have great skill position talent on the outside, but when they get manhandled up front, they can't deal with it. That's the problem with Colorado.
But there's no problem. It's 21-28.
It's not 21-28. Just talking about.
Yeah, it is, bro. I'm looking at the score right now. Colorado got 21.
It's 28-3 Nebraska. What are you looking at?
It's 21-28. It was a pick six.
I have the game on.
A 75-yard touchdown by Colorado.
Are you insane? What do you?
I mean, what are my eyes telling me wrong? I'm looking. It's 21.
What the hell am I seeing? Because the score on my screen right now, with 3 minutes left in the third, says 28-3 Nebraska. What are you talking about?
I'm just trying to laugh.
Oh, I was like, yo, what are you? I'm wondering, like, is my YouTube TV messed up?
Ain't nothing wrong with your TV. Man, I'm trying to support the Deion Sanders and the Colorado Bucks.
Oh my goodness!
They getting cooked right now, Bruce. Bruce,
Yeah,
I got
getting
I'm
done
hurt
up.
with you. I'm hurt with you right now. Okay.
Yeah, hey man, yeah, it's rough.
Oh, I got to
It's
deal
rough.
with this. This is tough,
Oh,
bro.
man.
They finally scored 3 points in this third quarter. We about to go get ready to go into the fourth quarter. We down 28-3.
Mm-hmm.
So not only Florida State doing bad, gotta deal with this.
Yeah.
Now, if you just lose. Don't get don't get cooked.
Don't get smoked.
Don't get cooked, bro. Like,
Mhm.
don't get cooked. Just
Yeah,
lose.
you don't want to get smoked.
If it's 28-24, I'm not mad at it. We
Mhm.
lose by 3. We lose by 7, a touchdown.
Mhm.
What was the spread? I think Nebraska
I don't
had
know,
6.5.
I never checked that stuff.
Oh, Jesus. They
I'm
did.
not
The
with
spread was 28.5.
on what game?
Nebraska, Colorado.
Really?
Oh, that's live. I'm looking at it live.
I was like, what? Yo,
I was like, damn, did they have
it
Colorado
together,
getting
fam.
blown out?
Nah, get it together, fam. Come on, man.
No, I'm that's what it says. Can you see it? No. There you go. Let me get back.
Yeah, 28-3. Yeah.
Okay. All right. No, I'm saying that's what the spread said. That's what I
The
read.
spread. Nah, I didn't
read
even
off
see the
of.
spread. That's something I don't even look at, honestly.
It's a horrible thing to bet on. If all my gamblers, man, don't bet the spread all the time. It's just a crapshoot.
Look, man, all that is just another way to get people to gamble. That's all
And
that
Vegas
is. But anyway,
is taking your dollars.
yes, indeed.
Guarantee
Yes,
it.
indeed. But I'm not gonna comment on that. All right, but
Yeah.
Listen up, y'all. Again, thanks so much for joining the show tonight. We're gonna get back with you as soon as we can for another amazing episode of the Format Podcast where we talk sports, we have fun, we say pause a lot because we just do.
That's facts. I mean, I'm pretty sure, man. Tyler, where you at, bro? I'm pretty sure you got a counter over there. How many times have we said pause?
He
in
might.
3 hours and 3 minutes of a segment.
A lot.
I'm pretty sure it's over 100, man.
Yeah, that's because you be saying some absurd stuff out here. That's the problem.
Just blame it all on me, huh?
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
I'm the only one saying.
Definitely blame it on you.
Okay, Roger that.
Man. All right, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna end the show now. As much as we like to, hang in.
I appreciate a new breed.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Transformer. He's a real dude. He's a real dude. If he wasn't, he wouldn't be here. But yeah, y'all have a good night the rest of the way. If I can, I might stay up and try to at least watch the first half of this Oregon Boise State after this game right here, after the Nebraska game. So we'll see. But y'all have a good night, man.
What time they play? Oh, they just turned on. Never mind.
Yeah, they about to turn on soon. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, y'all. See you next time, and we out. Peace. If I could click the button. Yo, somebody need to
having
technical
difficulties hitting the end stream.
There.